What's up, people? I hope you're having a great day. We should be in the midst of the hottest days of the year here in New York in August by the time this video airs. If you know me, you know that I hate this time of year because it's just too hot for me. And my allergies are bothering me. And we just had a period of time in New York where we had ash and smoke in the air from the Canadian wildfires, so it's not a great time right now. Anyway, welcome back for another episode of Androgynous Voices, where you'll be trying to figure out if the singers I feature today are male, female, or a third, which would be trans or non-binary, etc. I know at least one of you got all of them wrong last time, so it's apparently not that easy. Of course, I know who is who here, but I try to pick singers that walk that fine line with their voices to make the decision as hard as possible. Alright, so let's see if I made some good choices for this episode, and I even used a couple of your recommendations from the comments of the last video, so if Lynx 1 is watching, 2 of these are your suggestions. I'll play an audio clip for a little while, and then you'll have another minute to try and figure it out while I give some information on the singer, the band, or the song. First, everyone watching, do me a favor. If you're not subscribed, then please subscribe and help me out, because I'd like these videos to get more exposure through the ever so lovely YouTube algorithm, so I don't feel like I'm running in place. Alright, so here's the first artist in the video and one of the suggestions from Lynx 1.
You want the obvious, it's here, it's yours. Take what you want, no less, no more. Leave it here at your front doors. Keep it all to you. 'Cause who owns the truth? There is no truth. The thinking done, yeah, what's done is done. So brave. Don't need disaster, I'm not run. My silver gun, hey, forever after. Yes, you hold the key, but yours just one big ring.
Our first singer has been front person for this band since 2013. Like most of the singers or bands in this series, they're pretty indie rock / pop and have an eclectic style with their music. Their music videos have a lot of colors and weirdness, but it makes for some interesting content and visuals. Wayne Coyne, frontman of the Flaming Lips, is a fan of this band. So much so that he worked with them on his album A Little Help From My Friends, which is a collaboration of numerous artists that did Beatles cover songs from the Sgt. Pepper Lonely Hearts Club Band album. And yes, you heard that right, I said Friends. So which is it? Was it enough time, or are you still trying to figure it out? That artist is a male. That's Casper Indrizzo from the band Fever the Ghost singing the song 1518. And now the second gender-bending voice.
It's different for girls, they've got sensitive language, they built miles of defenses, they're not numbed by oppression. It's different for girls from when they are children, they're depersonalized, aggressively objectified. They want to make a scene, they want to be adored, and then they want to be left alone. When they get bored with that, it's different for girls. They are mercurial creatures, not a masculine dissonance or sexual currency.
This artist has been a part of this indie rock band for almost the last 30 years, and they've released 18 full-length albums. They currently have 4 members, but have had an additional 18 past members. They're part of something called the Elephant Six Recording Company, which is a musical collective of psychedelic indie rock bands that started in the late 1980s in Louisiana. They're basically the indie rock Avengers, but just a little less sexually ambiguous. What say you? That artist is a male. That's Kevin Barnes from the band Of Montreal singing the song It's Different for Girls. I picked a song with a title that I thought might throw you off a bit. Up next is a somewhat more popular artist. Take a listen.
Cashed up and all set, it's a lock in here until he says so. Keep it simple, keep the same crowd, we're on the inside, it's all about us. Forget the losers, forget the morning, put a tune on and put your feet up. Was my idea, I hope you know that we're gonna have this. I'm the one now. Run a red light, forget the morning.
These two have been around since the early 1980s from across the pond in England. All 11 of their studio albums have been top 40 in the UK, and they've also had 4 top 10 hits as well as 12 top 40 hits overall in the UK. They actually just released their first studio album in 24 years in 2023. During their hiatus, they both released solo projects and wrote memoirs. One of those memoirs included a journey in having a rare disease called Churg-Strauss syndrome that almost resulted in that person dying. They both also fought to reclaim the rights to 8 of their albums because record labels. Did you figure it out? This artist is a female. That's Tracy Thorn from the duo Everything But the Girl, and the song is called Run a Red Light. This next one is also a pretty popular artist, but if you're like me and listen to more pop music, then you might not be familiar with it. Like the last one, I knew them by name, but I couldn't tell you if it was them from their singing. The lead singer is blind in one eye and plays the guitar in a very unorthodox way by using a violin bow. That's how I play the piano, and that's probably why it sounds so bad. This band has been together since 1994 and still perform today, but they haven't released a new studio album since 2013. This artist is from a very cold-sounding country, and everyone thinks their main export is yogurt and the Mountain from Game of Thrones' Halfdor Bjornsson, who actually has his own yogurt line. This person is a male. That's Jonsi from the band Sigur Rós from Iceland, and the song is Olsen Olsen. Listen to the next one.
If you built yourself a man, you know just what to give. What comes after this? Momentary bliss, consequence of what you do to me. Help me tonight, babe. Help me tonight, babe.
The lead singer of this duo was from France and moved to Baltimore, Maryland at the age of 6 with their family before becoming a member of a Led Zeppelin cover band in their teens. The lead singer said that they found their musical soulmate and that they write music between 8 and 16 hours a day. I procrastinate about 8 to 16 hours a day on what video I'm going to do next. This duo has inspired other artists such as the Chainsmokers and have also had their songs sampled by artists like The Weeknd and Kendrick Lamar. I hear the wheels turning and smell the rubber burning. Did you figure it out yet? This artist is a female. That's Victoria Legrand from the duo Beach House, and the song is called Myth. Second to last, coming up right now.
I come from the land of slaves. Let's go Redskins, let's go Braves. You want the truth in tones? Dig this dirt and sift out the bones. They said I'm the real thing. I sound like the real thing. Jokes on you, all askew. Heard my name in Timbuktu. Now I got it all mangled. Cut it out, it's all tangled. Star Spangled.
Never had what you got, but you are you simply not. Aren't you tired of this game and all the emptiness of your fate? You can't hold tight to what you have, cause there is nothing there to grab. Now life is a shadow of a thought. You never did have what you thought you got.
Oh, I'm the real thing. Water is wet.
That voice is from another artist that's part of a duo. The lead singer is a fellow New Yorker growing up here after being born in Connecticut. Before they embarked on a music career, they were a puppeteer at a Vermont performance theater. This duo was tasked to score the satirical movie Sorry to Bother You by Boots Riley from 2018 that will never make me look at horses the same ever again. It was traumatizing. So which one is it? This artist is a female. That's Merrill Garbus from the duo Tune Yards, and the song is Real Thing. This is our last artist of the video, so listen one last time.
I get mean when I'm drinking, but but you're beautiful to me. It's affection, always. Oh, you're gonna see it someday. My attention for you, even if it's not what you need.
This band can be considered to partially create in a genre of music that I've never heard of in shoegaze, but it's really just a modern way of saying psychedelic. It focuses on a heavy use of effects pedals with performers standing in one spot and looking down, hence the name shoegaze. They have a very laid-back, soft sound as you heard in the audio clip that I played for you. The song that you heard was actually recorded in Brooklyn, where the singer relocated to after forming the band in El Paso, Texas. So who's our last artist? This artist is a male. That's Greg Gonzalez from the band Cigarettes After Sex, and the song is Affection. All right, now you can let your brain rest a bit. Let me know in the comments how many you got right and how many you got wrong, and now I'll let you know what you've won. You've won nothing, and you'll like it.
You blew it!
I know, horrible game show. Hopefully you leave this video with a little bit of entertainment though. If you like the video, then please help me with the YouTube overlords and hit the like button and subscribe, because I only feel good when I'm growing. I'll never pass up the opportunity to make a tasteless joke.